All right, you just saw more evidence of the outreach program at work. And Greg, let's go back to you. In many of these neighborhoods, it's not just about the MDC giving them new pipes and everything. I mean, whole streets are being dug up, trees are being cut down. That affects the quality of life there. Tell us a little bit more about that aspect.
Well, the goal with that is the MDC, the community always had an outlook that once you start beautifying something, MDC would come in, maybe dig it up after. But our goal was to go in there and accomplish a lot of the internal underneath things and beautify the community after, giving them new streets, curb to curb, landscape, and just pretty much bettering the neighborhood and bringing up the standard and quality of the neighborhoods to where they are and should be.
Was it an easy sell? Is it easier now for you when you go and meet and greet people in the neighborhoods than it was, say, maybe at the beginning?
Yes, it's much easier, and I will let the community groups really handle that question because they're out there and they're doing a lot of the footwork for that particular community, and it's a benefit. We're getting a lot of positive feedback from it. Okay. But the internal work is coming from our community groups. And
speaking of the community groups, that's the key for Karraine and Karraine. North Hartford out there, one of them that's seen a lot of work already is the Edgewood Street project. Tell us how your group is working with MDC and making that thing run smoothly.
Basically, we started off our campaign with a lot of door-to-door knocking. We also did a open house on a Saturday. We invited the residents to come out. We had light refreshments, and our first approach was to make sure that it was warm and inviting. So we brought them in, introduced them to the program, walked them through the construction phases and what to expect at each phase. And we've made a point that at each phase we still do it again. Right now, we're practically wrapping up the trees, and we're going to have a community meeting on tomorrow night. So the key is information, notification, and making sure that the residents are aware of what's going on and they feel included in the process.
We hear all the time about how community members aren't involved enough, but once they get the information, are you finding that more community members are coming out to these meetings and responding?
Yes, yes. Our attendance at the last open house was about 25 families out of the 82 families. We consistently get phone calls in questioning. Right now our RSVP list is at 45 for tomorrow's meeting. So I believe that once residents know what's going on and they want to be a part of it, they come out to know exactly how can they help, what should they be planning for, and how to act in the future.